Hello and welcome to Two Balding Nerds. My name is George,
And I'm Callan.
and today we're discussing the second trailer to Lightyear. So the first official trailer, not the teaser. And oh, I am so excited about this film.
Yeah, I think the first one wasn't labeled a teaser. I think it was about 2 minutes, which would make it a full trailer. I think this is just trailer number two.
Really? I thought the first one was a teaser. Either way, this one I can definitely say it has changed a few of the thoughts I had about the show or movie coming out, and it has got me more intrigued. So I'm just so excited. What you got to take a look at it? What do you think, Killen?
I think it looked good. There was a point in the trailer where Buzz mentions that they've been marooned on that planet for the past year. And
Yeah.
the one thing I was a little bit curious about, I was like, okay, usually when you're marooned somewhere, you don't usually have a lot of supplies. You usually have a few things, because it wasn't like you were expecting. So I feel like they were probably on that planet to do some research or something. Something happened, and then they ended up getting stuck there way longer than they intended to be, rather than them maybe crash landing there and getting stuck for a year, because they have a lot of
Hmm.
supplies by the looks of it. They got a whole base going on.
Yeah, they got a whole base with quite a few. Now we know that green tentacle thing apparently is the comic relief tentacle monster of the planet that just likes to kidnap people. Because I can definitely say, seeing Buzz get attacked by it again and just the way he kind of wiggles it off his foot was hilarious to me. And then even funnier when his companion there gets taken and he goes, "We're counting on you," and he's just like, "Yep, okay, that happened."
Yeah, I'm gonna call it the comic relief Sarlacc from now on.
Yes, comic relief Sarlacc. I like it.
Yeah, it was definitely a good trailer. I liked how in this one there was a lot of new footage. A lot of times these companies they're like, "Hey guys, we're gonna give you a second trailer, but it's 90% recycled footage, and like the other 10% is new stuff that you haven't seen before." I really like when they. It feels like they're putting in the effort when they release a second trailer and it's like full of new footage to kind of show you what's going on, and they give you just like a wee little hint of the story and what's going to happen.
Hmm. I also like the fact I agree with what you're saying. I also like the fact that there was more like overall I can see the tone of comedy that they have in this show or this movie already, and I'm already quite enjoying the comedy. Like I kept on mentioning the last trailer, that cat creeped me out. Now I really like the cat. The fact that I thought it was not gonna talk and be more like an R2D2, but the way it does talk is how would I put it? Kind of remind me of almost like I wouldn't say yeah, from Star Trek there's a Commander Data who's a android.
Oh, so they're kind of like they're robotic, and so they don't understand like human sort of social
Hmm.
norms kind of thing, and so they have that kind
Yeah.
of awkward sense of humor.
Yes, that awkward sense of humor, exactly. So like the fact that it's like, I am your companion, and it spooked him when it opened its eyes and stuff, and it's saying I can make whale sounds or whatever. That just does the hilariously silly white noise, and it's saying like that was terrifying. I regret coming with you now. All those lines I thought each one made me do a chuckle. So I'm already interested in this cat, and I'm like, I'm also find it funny because my wife's old cat when she was a kid, his name was Socks.
Yeah.
So it was also like, oh, look at that, the cat had the same name.
Yeah, I was watching the trailer and I can already feel that my favorite character in this movie is going to be Socks. I think what you're thinking about with Socks is K2SO had the same type of humor, a little bit sassy and just kind of
Mm,
like
yes,
awkward
yes,
humor. I
very
think I
similar. Yeah.
think I think Socks is going to be a lot like that. I think there's going to be a few sassy comments that he'll have for Buzz in certain situations.
Yeah, I can definitely say that. I wouldn't say he would be more so sassy. I think he's just gonna be like saying the most like obvious thing out loud. Kind of also like Olaf from Frozen, where he would say things because he's got such a childish sense to him.
Yeah.
But this one is more so not a childish sense; it's more of a just a innocent stating the obvious. I also do want to say, if you pause it at the right time, when Buzz is pulling Socks out of that suitcase or casing of whatever he was in. It looks like Socks might be charged or connected through a USB of some sort. I'm not sure. The same kind of cable I use to charge my phone.
I didn't actually notice that, but I didn't actually, kind of go through the trailer frame by frame. I just kind of watched it. It looks like Zerg is the big giant robot that's chasing him. I might be wrong.
That one I'm very interested in because there's two things about that. I go, it's a very possible thing because the eyes match and the three barreled gun matches Zerg's. However, Zerg didn't also have legs originally. He just had like I guess it was more of a skirt.
Yeah.
So the fact that it was stomping around and stuff, I'm going like, is there robots that look like Zerg and then one of them is Zerg, or is it just that one the whole time was Zerg and he has legs now and he's a giant killer robot thing?
One of the questions I had watching this, because the cat Socks mentions, oh, I can make whale noises. And whales, of course, are local to Earth. So I'm almost wondering, I know in the Toy Story series, Buzz is from a different planet, right? Other than Earth?
I actually don't know.
Yeah, so it kind of got me wondering, like, is he from Earth? Are these people in this movie, because they're all human, are they from another planet or are they from Earth? And, maybe they're doing space exploration and they got stuck on this planet.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if they are actually just saying like they've done it before where it's like, oh yeah, it's a planet and we have humans and then insert whatever species because also cats are from Earth. So
Exactly.
maybe in space there are other cats.
So, what do you think about the trailer overall? As far as getting you hyped to go see the movie. Which, by the way, we do have a release date. I know in the last trailer review we did, we didn't know when it was coming out at that point in time, because I think we did that late last year, and we just knew it was coming out sort of the summer. We now know. I know the trailer said June 2022, but I've looked around on the internet, and apparently it comes out June 17th,
Hey,
2022.
excellent.
So has the second trailer gotten you more hyped? Like what are you looking forward to for this movie?
Oh, absolutely got me more hyped. It revealed what looks like to be Zurg, as we were just mentioning before. And I go, that is a perfect villain for the show. I look forward to seeing what they do with him because in the way they portrayed him in like Toy Story movies, Toy Story 2, he seemed much more menacing and much more like an actual villainous character. Whereas in the TV show they had, he was a little bit more just silly.
Yeah, he was kind of like a comic relief sort of villain. He wasn't to be taken
Yeah,
seriously.
exactly. It was a Saturday morning cartoon of, oh, he always beats the bad guy and do kind of thing. Whereas this, I go, had just the look of the show, like, or the movie, and the look of it, and the feel of how they're portraying it and everything. I'm extremely excited about it. I'm expecting it to be one of those really fun popcorn films where it's just like you sit down, watch the film, have some laughs, go, that was great, loved it. It was a good use of my $10 at the movie theater.
$10. That kind of dates us a little bit.
Yeah,
Back in our day when we were kids, it was $10. Now it's like 15, 17.50.
yeah.
It's not cheap to go to the movies anymore, and I feel like that's the reason why a lot of us nowadays we depend on trailers to get us interested in going to see movies. Because you know what, when we're spending $17 on a movie, that movie better be damn good for the price that we're paying,
Mhm.
right? So I feel like from watching this second trailer, like I mentioned, I really enjoyed that. A lot of the new footage in the trailer, or I should say, a lot of the footage was new. I'm looking forward to the movie. I kind of have the same sort of feeling that you do. This is just going to be one of those movies where you go in with like no expectations, and you're going to come out and it's like, you know what, that was a good time, good hour and 45 minutes. I feel like this is probably going to be less than 2 hours.
Mhm.
I'm really still impressed with the animation
Absolutely.
in this movie. It looks
Mhm.
superb. That's kind of like what I'm looking forward to seeing the most is this new animation, because going forward, if that's how movies are going to look, like they're going to look spectacular animated
It
movies.
shows just how amazing Pixar is in general with what they can do. Like, that I actually audibly went, "Oh, wow," when Buzz did the thing where he was flying the ship and all of a sudden the, like, rainbow lights were flashing past him, and he kind of winced and started looking forward. Just the look of his face there, his eyebrows, his movement, everything about that was so impressive to me, and I was just like, "Geez, that was really quite a beautiful just animation there," and I was super impressed.
Yeah, the detail in the character models is fantastic, and that's really mostly what's got me hyped to go see this movie is just how good the animation is. You know what? We talked about it last time too when we did the trailer review. How Chris Evans is going to be voicing
Mhm.
Buzz, and we grew up with Tim Allen, of course, as voicing Buzz, and we kind of raised our concerns about, oh, how is he going to sound? We're so used to Tim
Mhm.
Allen. Are we going to be able to like wrap our heads around Chris Evans and his interpretation of Buzz, but having had a few like dialogue lines from him in the trailer here, you know what? He actually sounds quite a bit like a young Tim Allen.
Mhm.
He's got that same sort of register and tone in his voice. And so I don't even think going to the movie that's going to be something that sort of factors into, my brain when I'm watching the movie. I'm not going to go, "Oh, this doesn't sound like Tim Allen. This is weird."
Yeah.
I'm just going to kind of watch the movie now and enjoy it because I've had a chance to sort of watch the trailer a few times and hear Chris Evans read lines as Buzz, and it actually sounds pretty natural to me.
Yeah, no, I can already say that just hearing how he spoke and his mannerisms and everything totally has sold me on the fact where I'm like, nope, this guy is Buzz too. Even just like his, I think the line that got me going, like, nope, this is Buzz Lightyear, because as you said, he spoke a few times throughout the whole thing. But when he did the thing where he's like, we're being chased by just a giant robot, like just that kind of perplexity in his voice and everything. I was like, I was listening to it, and I know in my head that is Chris Evans, but I was going like, I always think of just the way he now sounds when he does Captain America. And I was going like, nope, that
Yeah,
did not sound like Captain America to me. That sounded like who I'm seeing on screen, and who I'm seeing on screen right now is Buzz Lightyear.
yeah, definitely. So I can't wait for June. That's what, how many months from
Too
now? We
many.
are we're mid February, so that's March, April, May, June. So we got another 4 months, unfortunately, until the movie comes out. But I'm really looking forward to it. And I know that this is definitely going to be one of those movies where I try and see it within the first few days of it coming out
Hmm.
because I don't want the whole movie getting spoiled. But I feel like this is going to be a good time and definitely well worth the price of admission to go
If
see.
anything, we get to look forward to, we'll almost guaranteed get at least one more trailer before it launches.
Yeah, I'm just looking. What day? I'm assuming June 17th is going to be a Friday because typically, yeah, so it's Friday, June 17th, which means that Obi-Wan Kenobi comes out on the 25th. They said, right? That's February, March, April, May. May 25th, which is Wednesday. So the 1st, 8th, and 15th will be the days that Obi-Wan Kenobi airs. So sounds like it's going to be a good week for TV and movies that
Sounds like
week.
we'll be a little bit busy.
Definitely. So keep an eye out for our content coming out around that time because there's going to be a lot of it, I can tell you.
Indeed. And if you like what you've seen so far, please like and subscribe. Always helps with the channel. You know how the algorithms work. And of course, please comment below. We'd love to hear what others think. Are you guys excited for Buzz Lightyear? Or I guess this one is just Lightyear. And do you think it's the which robot is Zerg or not? Or anything else like along those lines?
I'm more interested to see what everybody's, what character they're most interested in seeing. I feel like a lot of people would say Socks at this
Yeah,
point.
it's a cat. It's the internet and it's cats. They're going to like it.
It's almost like Lightyear's version of Grogu.
100%.
Alrighty, folks. Until next time, we will see you later.
Good night, Buzz.